All right, good morning, everybody. Today is September 11th, 2018. 17 years ago today, I was just getting off duty, working a 48-hour shift at the 144th Fighter Wing Fire Department. We were stationed 29. Yeah, it wasn't real busy. I think I was up at night, had some, yeah, it was more lack of sleep. Had some defuels, I think. Had to go sit out on the flight line for hours. Just be up, nothing real exciting, just sitting in the truck, in the crash truck on the flight line, where they're taking fuel out of F-16s. I only lived a couple blocks away, about 3-4 blocks away from the airport. So I got off duty at 7 o'clock, 7:30, I can't remember what it was. Went home, got my uniform off, got a couple things picked up around the house. Everybody was still sleeping, and I was laying down. My mom kept trying to call me, and a lot of times she would just call me to tell me just some kind of random information that I'd be like, what? Why are you telling me this? So I thought that that's what she was calling me for. She knew I was off duty. She wanted to tell me something. And so I just kept sending it the voicemail. I wanted to go to sleep. And the next thing I know, I got a knock on my door. My doorbell rings. And I remember saying, man, this better be important. And then I open the door and I see the fear in her face. And she said, Michael, we're being attacked. You need to turn the news on. So sorry, I got cars cutting out in front of me here and doing weird stuff right now. She says, we're being attacked. Turn the news on. So I turn the news on and I see the first tower smoking. The first plane has already hit it. And I'm watching for just a couple minutes. And I see the second plane hit. And immediately, just like I'm sure millions of other people, as soon as they saw that second plane hit, they were like, okay, so this is not an accident. It took a second to calculate that. And the next thing that started calculating in my mind is like, okay, wait, so if this just happened, that means I'm probably going to work here real soon. We're at war. And then next thing I knew, I was back out at the base, and we were in ThreatCon. Everybody's gonna come get us. And they were doing par sweeps around the fire station, going out looking for unexploded ordnances. You know, somebody throwing a grenade over the fence or something like that, you know, in a flak jacket and a Kevlar helmet. And we were out there for a while, activated, doing that. Yeah, for a while. And then everything changed. The whole world changed after 9/11. Patriot Act, all of this mass surveillance. 17 years later after that happened, we're feeling the effects of not just the 3,000 people plus that lost their lives on that day, but the implications on our society, on the freedom that we used to have before the Patriot Act, and the use of surveillance being weaponized for power and control. I mean, the 3,000 plus people that we lost that day was just the tip of the iceberg. It was just the beginning. There have been so many veterans that have lost their lives since then, in one way or another. Battle, suicide, suicided, gang stalked. So much has come from that, and I'm really hoping that a lot of the people that are responsible for this kind of thing and the rest of the agenda that goes along with it are going to keep going down. More information is released. So many of the things that we think are, oh, our government is hiding all this because it's national security and it's for our good. Well, some people have infiltrated a lot of those positions, and they're like, oh, national security, that means I can do anything I want. Nobody will know. For 20, 30 years, we'll classify this so high up, nobody will ever know about this. Nobody will be able to get to it. So that's what some of the people in the intel agencies, the president, I think he's got the most power, needs to declassify a lot of this stuff. It's not about national security. It's about hiding this targeting program, this Stasi police, and a lot of the other fraud, waste, and abuse that's going on with the government and these non-violent systems that are in place that are being used as weapons to just completely tear down people that maybe disagree with the government, with corporations, decisions, you know, whatever the reason is that people get targeted, that these systems are being used to go after them, like the IRS, you know, went after the Tea Party. Yeah, the IRS, there's all of them. DOD, down, DOJ. So many of them have been infiltrated and corrupted, and by using classified information as a wall, to keep people from seeing what they're doing. That's got to change. All right, I'm just sitting here in my truck in the garage. Just wanted to make a quick video about what I was doing on 9/11 17 years ago, and how it changed my life and changed a lot of other people's lives, and how it's still affecting a lot of us. So it's not just the fact that the planes hit the towers, it's the planning before, the planning after, how they use the problem reaction solution paradigm. You know, we're gonna make this problem, and then we're gonna have this thing that's gonna save everybody from the terrorists, and we'll make it look like we're the good guys. We solved everything. We did. Look at what we did. We surveilled everybody, but just reacting to something you created. I've seen this my whole life. Problem, reaction, solution paradigm. That's what we live in, pretty much. All right, everybody have a good day. I might do a video later. I'm not sure. We've got a friend that's yeah. Anyway, I'll tell that story later. Have a good day.